Okay. Good morning, everyone. A very good morning to all of you. Yes, good morning. Mhm. Let everyone join. We will wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, all of you. Good morning. Good morning, Radha, Yani, Sanika. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Yes, yes. Good morning. Yes, Shital. Good morning. Try to join with your name. Okay. Hmm? Rename yourself. Okay. Instead of writing the email ID as your name, you can rename yourself. Okay. Yes. Just a second. Just a second. Fine. All right. Chalo. So, can you tell me what was the last point? Hmm? What was the last point that we discussed? Hmm. Check. What was the last physical quantity that we discussed? Everyone? Okay. So, all of you are saying, sir, we in the last lecture studied force. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, force. Okay. Now today we will revise all the physical quantities taught in yesterday's lecture. Okay, all those physical quantities. Yesterday's lecture will be completely revised. Okay, today, because these are some fundamental physical quantities. We need to understand them properly. Okay, fundamental in the sense these are basic things. Okay, we have to make them perfectly clear or crystal clear. Okay, so all the logics or the unit, where what is the unit, what is the direction, okay, how to find the unit, how to find the direction, all those things, okay, whether it is scalar, vector, all those things we should know. Okay, we should remember those things. Okay, so one by one let us revise, one by one let us write all the physical quantities discussed in the lectures so far. Okay, आतापर्यंत जेवढे लेक्चर झालेत त्याच्यामध्ये कुठल्या कुठल्या फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज बघितल्या, त्याचे डेफिनेशन, त्याचे जे काय फॉर्म्युले आहेत, definition, formula, it is scalar or vector, its unit, all those things we will discuss once again. Okay, so one by one, the very first physical quantity that we need to discuss or that we discussed is the mass. Okay, mass is amount of matter present in the substance. Mass is what? Sir, mass is amount of matter present in the substance. Amount of matter present in the substance. Amount of matter present in the substance or object. Present in the substance or object. This was the definition of mass. Okay, sir. Sir, mass is a scalar quantity. Sir, mass is a scalar quantity. Sir, unit of mass. Sir, unit of mass is kilogram. Okay, standard unit. Okay, standard unit of mass is kilogram. Okay, sir. There are other units also. For example, gram or microgram, milligram. There are different units. Those we will learn later. But for time being, we will focus only on the standard unit. Okay, sir. Okay. For time being, we will focus only on standard unit, which is kilogram. Okay. It's a scalar quantity. Basically, there is no particular formula for mass. Okay. Okay. Direct formula is not there. Okay, but it can appear in the other formulae. Mass can appear in the other formulae. Okay, sir, no problem. What is the symbol for the mass? What is the symbol for the mass? Sir, to represent the mass, we generally use small m letter or capital M letter. Most of the times we will use small m. Okay, most of the times we will use small m. Okay, sir. Okay, now in short, we are revising all the things. Okay, लेट अस गेट होल्ड ऑन दिस फर्स्ट. ओके, जे आता आपण मागच्या 1-2-3 लेक्चर मध्ये बाळांनो बघितलंय का नाही, त्याच्यावरती एक परफेक्ट होल्ड येऊ दे पहिला. ओके, त्यानंतर पुढे बघा तुम्हाला किती मजा येते, भरपूर मजा येईल तुम्हाला. यू गोना एन्जॉय दी फर्दर थिंग्स. ओके, बिकॉज ऑल दोज थिंग्स विल बिकम व्हेरी इझी फॉर यू देन. कारण हे सगळं आपोआप पाठ होऊन जाईल. ओके, नेक्स्ट फिजिकल क्वांटिटी was the position of the object. Position is the location. Okay, position is the location or the place where something is located. Place where object or the particle is located. Where object or the particle is located. Okay, for the to locate the particle, to give the position of the particle, we need coordinate system. There are 3 types of coordinate system: one dimensional, 2 dimensional and 3 dimensional. Yes, single line means 1 dimensional. XY XY coordinate system means 2 dimensional, and XYZ, okay, XYZ 3 axis means 3 dimensional coordinate system. That all those things we already know. Position of the particle is measured with respect to origin. Position of the particle is measured with respect to origin. Okay sir, particle ची जी बाळांनो पोझिशन असते, that position is measured with respect to origin. So and to give the position we have a position vector. Okay, to give the position we have a position vector. Let me draw that once again for you. Let's say this is the y-axis, then let's say this is the x-axis. Let's say some particle is located in the space here. This is a 2-dimensional world, 2-dimensional space. This is x coordinate, this is y coordinate, this is the position. You can find out the x coordinate of the particle, you can find out the y coordinate of the particle. Now let us draw the position vector. Position of the particle is measured with respect to origin, so it is going to be a vector quantity. Okay sir, so write down here, position is a vector quantity. Okay sir. And of course it is measured in meter. Okay, these coordinates, x coordinate, y coordinates, ultimately x and y coordinates are distances. X coordinate बाळांनो किंवा y coordinate ultimately काय आहे? Ultimately sir it is distance. So sir its unit is going to be meter. Okay, fine. Generally position, this is the unit. Symbol for the position is generally they use position as to denote the position, generally they use small r. Okay sir, fine, no problem. Reply me in the chat box, clear and written CW. We are going to discuss all the previous things. Okay, first we will discuss all the previous things taught so far. Very good. Chalo, let me move on to the next page. Let me write here position. Sir it is vector, so write bar. Position r. Why I wrote bar? Because it is a vector. Whenever you have a vector, write a bar over it. Okay sir. Next, third quantity that we discussed was distance. Yes sir, we discussed what is distance. Distance is length of the path, length of the actual path traveled. Okay, not a shortest path, actual path. Okay, length of actual path, length of actual path traveled. Okay sir, length of actual path traveled is called as distance. Yes sir. It is a scalar or vector? Sir it's a scalar, it has no sense of direction. Okay, it's a scalar. What is its basic unit, fundamental, or what is its standard unit? Its standard unit is sir meter. Its standard unit is sir meter. Okay, yes there are other units, centimeter, kilometer, other units are there, but its standard unit is meter. Okay sir. What is its symbol? What is the symbol for the distance? Sir generally people use small d for the distance. Generally people use small d, or sometimes they also use capital D for the distance. Okay, fine. Next physical quantity that we revised in the yesterday's lecture was displacement. Sir, displacement is actually the shortest path, okay, along with the sense of direction. The length of shortest path, the length of shortest path, the length of shortest path between the two fixed points, between the two fixed points, length of shortest path between the two fixed points is the displacement. Yes sir, is called as displacement. That you can complete the statement on your own. Yes sir, we can do that on our own. आणि नाही लिहिलं तरी चालेल बाळांनो, जरा स्मार्ट वर्क करूयात. ओके, yes sir, displacement has a sense of direction from the initial point to the final point. Direction is always from initial to final. Okay, let's say the initial point is here, final point is here, then what will be the direction of displacement? Sir, always from initial to final. Direction of displacement is always from initial to final. Okay, actual path may be different. Actual path, sir, may be different. Actual path may be different, but sir, we have to check the shortest path. Yes, we have to check the shortest path, and then we have to find out the length of the shortest path, and also we have to assign the sense of direction. Okay sir. Next, what is the unit of displacement? Sir, ultimately it is length, so it will be measured in meter. Whether it is scalar or vector, sir, it's a vector quantity. It has a sense of direction. Okay, okay. What is its symbol? What is its symbol? Sir, generally displacement is written as S, but sir, it is a vector. So write down S bar. So write down S bar. Why to write bar? Because it is a vector quantity. If it is scalar, no need to write bar. But if it is vector, we have to write S bar. Shall everyone reply me in the chat box? Clear and written? Up to this? बोला बाळांनो. Very good. Good, good. Chalo. Next board. Next physical quantity. Sir, after displacement, we learned speed. Okay. We learned what is the speed. What is speed? Sir, speed is very simple. Speed is distance upon time. Sir, speed is very simple. It is distance upon time or average speed. Okay, speed or average speed. Sir, speed is very simple. It is defined as total distance traveled upon total time taken. Okay. So what is the symbol? Sir, V. Average speed, V average, or simply V. It is total distance traveled upon total time taken. Okay, total distance traveled upon total time taken. Now here, sir, speed has no sense of direction. Distance is a scalar value, time is a scalar value, right hand side totally becomes a scalar value. Scalar upon scalar gives you scalar. Distance is a scalar, time is a scalar, scalar upon scalar is also the scalar, right hand side is scalar. Sir, right hand side if it is scalar, left hand side must be scalar. So therefore speed is a scalar quantity. Speed has no sense of direction. Okay sir, fine. What is the unit? Taking units on, sir, you have written V average. Yes, I'm writing average speed. Speed or average speed? I have written correctly. Any doubt, Vedant? I have written V average, right? AVG. This is AVG means what? Average. Any doubt? No doubt? Good. This is AVG. AVG means average. Okay. Taking units on both the sides. We are revising the yesterday's process. Taking units on both the sides. How to read this curly bracket? Unit of average speed or simply speed. Taking unit on left hand side. Also taking unit on right hand side. Chalo, take the unit on the right hand side. Sir, unit of distance upon time is unit of distance divided by unit of time. What is unit of distance? Curly bracket means unit of distance is, sir, meter, divided by what is unit of time? Unit of time is second. So what is the unit of average velocity? What is the unit of velocity or average velocity? So it is meter upon second. So write down. So it is meter upon second. It is a scalar value. Formula is this. It is a scalar value and its unit is meter upon second. Standard unit is meter upon second. What is the standard unit of distance? It is meter. Of course, there are other units, kilometer, centimeter, millimeter. What is the standard unit of time? It is second. There are other units, minute, day, week, year. Okay, there are various units, hour, minute, second. Okay, but second is the standard unit. Okay, sir. Then the physical quantity that we revised was velocity or average velocity. Average velocity or velocity. Velocity or average velocity. How it was defined? It was defined as displacement, total displacement upon time, or displacement upon time required, or displacement upon time interval. Okay, sir. Fine. So what is the formula? It is to be written like this also, this as well, V average, V as well. But sir, here you have to add a vector symbol because it is a vector quantity. So V bar. Now remember one more thing. Sometimes people write this as arrow. Sometimes people write this as arrow. Why? Because it is a vector. Sometimes people write it as V bar and sometimes write it as V arrow. Okay, you can prefer any convention that you want. काही लोक arrow लिहितात आणि काही लोक नुसतंच बार लिहितात. Arrow लिहिलं तरी चालेल, no problem. Okay, fine, sir. Okay, V average is equal to displacement upon time. Displacement S bar or S arrow divided by time interval or time. Okay, time required means time interval. This time is actually time interval. Okay, or the time required for the displacement. Okay, now taking units on both these sides, you write on the next line, I write on the same page. Taking units on both these sides, what I get is this: unit of average velocity or simply velocity. Velocity चं काय, average velocity चं काय, unit तर सेमच असणार. What is the unit of average velocity? Taking unit on left hand side as well as on the right hand side. Unit on the right hand side means S bar upon T. So unit of displacement divided by unit of time. Sir, unit of, curly bracket means unit of displacement, unit of time, unit of displacement is meter. Ultimately it is a distance, shortest distance, but it is ultimately a distance. Unit of time, second. So this is going to be the unit of average velocity. Curly bracket means unit of average velocity is meter upon second. Okay, whether it is scalar or vector, average velocity scalar or vector, sir, it's velocity. Displacement is a vector, time is scalar. Displacement is vector, time is scalar. Vector upon scalar gives you vector. Vector upon scalar gives you vector. एखाद्या वेक्टरला स्केलरनं डिवाइड केलं किंवा स्केलरनं मल्टिप्लाय केलं तर आन्सर बाळांनो वेक्टर असतं. ओके, छोटे छोटे रूल्स आपण लक्षात ठेवूया. सो दिस राइट हँड साइड इज गोइंग टू बी अ वेक्टर. This right hand side is a vector. Sir, vector is equal to vector. Sir, this vector must be equal to vector. So therefore, if the right hand side is vector, left hand side must be the vector. Chalo, everyone will reply me in the chat box now. Clear and written. CW. Everyone. I will wait for everyone's response. Good. Very good. Perfect. Yes. Getting it? Simple now. Things have become simple now. Okay. Yes. Chalo, next. Sir, after speed and velocity, we discussed acceleration. Yes, yes, we discussed acceleration. Next board. Now after that we discussed acceleration. After that we discussed the next physical quantity as acceleration. Acceleration is defined as change in velocity upon time required. Change in velocity upon time required, or simply time. Time means time required or time interval. Sometimes people write time, or sometimes they write time required. Okay. Okay, sir. Now change. How to write the symbol for the change? Sir, for the symbol for the change is triangle. Actually, it is called as delta. Just like this letter is called as T. This is actually a letter. Okay, this triangle is actually a letter called as delta. So change means delta. Change in what? Change in velocity. But sir, velocity is a vector. Yes, velocity is a vector. So v bar. So delta v bar. How to read this? Delta v bar upon time required. So in the numerator, we have used the symbol of delta. So generally people will use the symbol of delta in the denominator also. Of course, sometimes people will write this as time t, and sometimes they will write it as time interval t, but time or time interval both are same thing. Okay. So delta t is the time interval. We have already discussed what is the meaning of delta t. Final time instance minus initial time instance gives you time interval. Okay, final time instance minus initial time instance gives you time interval. Okay, sir. This is the formula for acceleration. Symbol for the acceleration is small a. Sir, acceleration is a vector quantity. Yes. See, velocity is a vector. Change in velocity is also the vector. Time is a scalar. Vector. In the numerator we have a vector. न्यूमरेटर मध्ये बाळांनो आपल्याकडे वेक्टर आहे. डिनॉमिनेटर मध्ये आपल्याकडे स्केलर आहे. वेक्टर अपॉन स्केलर is a vector. So right hand side is a vector. So left hand side is also the vector. Yes sir, left hand side is also the vector quantity. So write down. It's a vector quantity. Taking units on both the sides, what we can write? Unit on the left hand side is unit of acceleration is equal to unit on the right hand side is unit of change in velocity divided by time or time interval. So unit of change in velocity divided by unit of time or time interval. जे व्हेलॉसिटीचं युनिट असतं तेच चेंज इन व्हेलॉसिटीचं युनिट असतं. ओके, जे व्हेलॉसिटीचं युनिट असतं तेच चेंज इन व्हेलॉसिटीचं युनिट असतं. व्हॉट इज द युनिट ऑफ व्हेलॉसिटी? सर, it is displacement upon time, so it is meter upon second divided by velocity is displacement upon time, so its unit must be meter upon second. What is the unit of time? Sir, second. What will be the final answer? This meter upon second we have to write properly like this, and this 1 upon second we have to write like this. So sir, ultimately unit of acceleration is this meter as it is. This second into second will become second square, so that will be meter upon second square. Okay, it's a vector quantity. Its formula is this: change in velocity upon time required, and its unit is meter upon second square. Reply me in the chat box up to this, clear and written. CW everyone. बोला बाळांनो. Isn't that become simple? Are you finding it simple? सोपं वाटतंय का आता? गोष्टी सोप्या केव्हा होतात? जेव्हा तीच गोष्ट तुम्ही सेकंड टाइम थर्ड टाइम करता ना, तेव्हा फार सोपं होतं. आता तुम्हाला एफर्ट घ्यावे लागत नसतील. युअर ब्रेन इज ऑलरेडी सेइंग दॅट सर दिस आय नो, सर दिस आय नो, सर दिस आय नो. सो ऑलरेडी ब्रेन मध्ये तुमचा आन्सर आहे आणि तेच आन्सर मी फक्त लिहायला लागलोय. सो दिस इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग. एकदा बघायचं, पहिल्या वेळी थोडंसं नीट लक्ष द्यावं लागतं. सेकंड टाइम व्हेन यू रिवाइज द थिंग, इट बिकम्स व्हेरी 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 इझी. ओके, चलो guys, next. Now the next physical quantity that we revised yesterday, that we studied yesterday was force. Force is defined as product of mass and acceleration. Okay sir, I think after this we learned momentum, not force directly. We first learn the quantity called as momentum, momentum or linear momentum. Momentum, or people may call it as linear momentum. Okay, means they are assuming the linear motion on the straight line is called as linear motion. That we can understand very easily. The name itself says linear momentum. Okay, fine. Okay, sir. What is the linear momentum formula? It is the product of mass and velocity. Write down. It is product. Oh, I made a spelling mistake. It is product of mass and velocity. It is the product of mass and velocity. Okay, sir. So mass multiplied by velocity. Of course, you can write it like this: mass, then leave some space, and then write velocity. Okay, m into v. What is the letter for the momentum? Sir, p. P is the letter for the momentum. Sir, velocity is a vector quantity. Velocity is a vector quantity. Mass is scalar. Scalar into vector gives you the vector. So this right hand side is, sir, it is a vector quantity. Right hand side is a vector. Left hand side should also be vector. कारण vector ला equal to vectorच पाहिजे. मध्ये equal sign आहे ना? मध्ये equal to sign आहे. So vector must be equal to vector and scalar must be equal to scalar. Yes, sir. So this is momentum P bar is equal to m into v bar. Okay, sir. So momentum. Let me write here itself. You write on the next line. Sir, momentum is a vector quantity. Write along with me. Everything you have to write along with me. Momentum is a vector quantity. Now let us try to find out the unit of momentum. Let us try to find out unit of momentum. Taking units on both the sides. Unit of left hand side is equal to unit of right hand side. Is equal to unit of right hand side. So unit of mass multiplied by unit of velocity. Yes, sir. Sir, standard unit of mass is kilogram. Yes, standard unit of mass is kilogram. Mass कसं मेजर करतात बा? किलोग्राम मध्ये सर. Standard unit of velocity is, sir, it is meter upon second. So kg meter upon second. Kg meter upon second is the unit of momentum. Okay, sir. Kg meter upon second is the unit of momentum. Up to this, reply me in the chat box, clear and written. Can you reply, everyone? Yes, good. And let me remind you that you can zoom the screen. Okay, whichever part of the screen you want to zoom, you can do that. Screen चा जो part तुम्हाला zoom करायचा आहे ना, तो तुम्ही करू शकता बाळांनो. Okay. So in case, suppose some letter is very small, in that case, if it is not visible, you can simply zoom that. Okay. Yes, sir. चलो next quantity काय होती बाळ? Momentum नंतर. Sir, the next quantity is force. चलो, write down force. Write down force. Okay. How the force is defined? Sir, force is defined as product of mass and acceleration. Okay. Product of mass of the particle and acceleration of the particle. Okay, sir. कसा define केलाय बाळांनो तो? It is the product of mass and acceleration, sir. Okay. Fine. It is the product of mass and acceleration. Okay. Product means multiplication of what? Mass and acceleration. Okay. Is equal to, force is F. Sir, mass is scalar value, acceleration is a vector. Sir, can we write it like this? Mass into acceleration? Yes, you can write that. Leave some space, okay, small space. Sir, force is a vector quantity. Why? Because acceleration is vector, mass is scalar. Mass is scalar, acceleration is vector. Scalar into vector is vector. जेव्हा एखाद्या वेक्टरला स्केलरनं मल्टिप्लाय करता तेव्हा आन्सर वेक्टर येतं. ओके, this we have done so many times now. So now sir, this right hand side is a vector, so the left hand side should also be the vector, कारण vector equal to vector आणि scalar equal to scalar. Okay sir, fine. So force is a vector quantity. Force is a vector quantity. Now let us try to find out unit of force, standard unit of force. So taking unit on left hand side is equal to taking unit on right hand side. So unit of mass multiplied by acceleration means unit of mass multiplied by unit of acceleration. Unit of ma कसं काढणार? Unit of m multiplied by unit of a. Unit of mass, sir, standard unit of mass is kilogram. Unit of acceleration बघा बाळांनो, इथं acceleration युनिट काय होतं? मीटर अपॉन सेकंड स्क्वेअर होतं सर. What is the unit of acceleration? Sir, it is meter upon second square. Meter upon second square. लिहा बाळांनो, meter upon second square. So what is the unit of force? Sir, unit of force, unit of means curly bracket, unit of force. Unit of force is kg meter per second square. Kg meter per second square. That's it. पण बाळांनो, मी आणखीन एक गंमत सांगितली होती तुम्हाला. हाऊ द फिजिक्स गिव्स रिस्पेक्ट टू सायंटिस्ट. सायंटिस्टला रिस्पेक्ट कशी दिली जाते फिजिक्स मध्ये? हाऊ आवर फिजिक्स गिव्स रिस्पेक्ट टू सायंटिस्ट? बोला. By giving name of the scientist as unit. By giving name of the scientist as unit. So instead of saying kg meter upon second square, instead of saying kg meter upon second square, here onwards we will call this entire term kg meter upon second square, or 1 kg. You can write this one, or you cannot, or you can skip it, no problem. Kg meter upon second square means Newton. When I write capital N, it's a symbol. But when I want to write complete name of the scientist, N must be a small letter. Very good, Diksha. But N should be a small letter. Okay, sir. You can write here 1 Newton, 1 Newton. So, sir, here onwards, 1 Newton is the unit of force, or Newton is the unit of force. Newton म्हणा किंवा 1 Newton म्हणा, no problem. So 1 Newton is 1 kg meter upon second square. So always remember, Newton is equal to is म्हणूया. Newton is kg meter per second square. Okay, you also recite that with me. Okay, तुम्ही सुद्धा ते घरी म्हणा माझ्या बरोबर. Newton is kg meter upon second square. Newton is kg meter upon second square. Newton is kg meter upon second square. So sir, we have to remember this, yes, but we will remember this automatically. Okay, no special efforts are required. Okay, we remember it automatically because unit of force is Newton. Unit of force is Newton, that we remember, and we also know the process of finding the unit, taking units on both these sides. Okay, that process is also known to us. So ultimately you will get this result. Okay, ultimately you will get this result. Okay, Newton is kg meter per second square. So here onwards unit of force is Newton. Okay, here onwards unit of force is Newton. Okay sir. चलो, everyone reply me in the chat box, clear and written. बघा बाळांनो, force revise झाला का? Complete yesterday's lecture has been revised. Okay, even the previous lecture to that, position, mass, scalar vector, those things also revised now. Okay, yes sir, very good. Chalo, next physical quantity that today we are going to discuss, just give me a second. All right, next physical quantity that we are going to discuss now is pressure. Pressure. Okay. What is pressure? सर एक्झाम जवळ आली ना, जे येतं ना त्याला प्रेशर म्हणतात. एक्झाम जवळ आली की नाही, जे आमच्या डोक्याला येतं ते आहे प्रेशर. बरोबर ना? व्हॉट इज प्रेशर? व्हॉट इज प्रेशर? चलो, फन अपार्ट, jokes apart, let me write the definition of pressure. Write down. It is means pressure is, it means pressure. It is force acting. It is force acting per unit area. It is force acting per unit area. Okay. It is force acting per unit area. So write down, let capital F is the force acting on, given area capital A. Sir, we do not want force acting on given area. We want force acting on unit area. Unit area means 1 meter square. What is the unit of area? Area's unit काय असतं बाळ? Area's unit काय असतं बाळ? Everyone replying in the chat box. What is the unit of area? You can take area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. What is the unit of area? Can you tell me? Can anyone? I will wait for your response. Take your time. Very good, Yani. शीतल, think again. मीटर क्यूब असतं का बाळ? एरिया म्हणतोय मी, व्हॉल्यूम म्हटलं का मी? एव्हरीवन थिंक अगेन. इट इज मीटर स्क्वेअर. अधिष्ठा, थिंक अगेन. एरियाचं युनिट बाळ मीटर असेल का? लेंथचं युनिट मीटर आहे ना? बघा सगळेजण बघा, एक एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट लिहूया आपण, पण एक्स्ट्रा ऍडिशनल पॉइंट. एव्हरीवन राईट दिस एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट. आपल्याला प्रेशर शिकायचं आहे, पण चला पहिल्यांदा एरिया शिकूया. कुठलाही एरियाचा एक फॉर्म्युला सांगा. सर, एरिया ऑफ रेक्टँगल इज इक्वल टू लेंथ multiplied by breadth. Okay, sir. Taking units on both these sides. Sir, unit of area. Just give me a second. Sir, unit of area is equal to unit of length multiplied by unit of breadth. Ultimately length. So length means unit of length is meter. Now we call it as breadth, but ultimately it is a type of length. So it is again meter. Sir, meter into meter is meter square. समजलं का बाळांनो? मीटर स्क्वेअर, सेंटीमीटर स्क्वेअर, किलोमीटर स्क्वेअर, ऑल दोज आर युनिट ऑफ एरिया. हे समजलं का सांगा मला? हा एक्स्ट्रा पॉइंट समजला एव्हरीवन? हाऊ टू फाइंड युनिट ऑफ एरिया? कुठला पण एक फॉर्म्युला घ्या. टेक एनी फॉर्म्युला ऑफ एरिया. एरियाचा कुठला पण फॉर्म्युला घ्या. टेक एनी फॉर्म्युला ऑफ एरिया ऑफ रेक्टँगल, लेंथ इंटू ब्रेड्थ, टेकिंग युनिट्स ऑन बोथ दी साइड्स. Unit of left hand side is equal to unit of right hand side. Unit of right hand side काय आहे? Length into breadth. So unit of length multiplied by unit of breadth. Okay, sir. Unit of length is meter. Unit of breadth is also meter. So meter square. There are other units also. What are other units of area? Centimeter square, kilometer square. Okay, but standard unit is meter square. Okay, sir. So unit area means, unit means one. And unit of area is meter square. So 1 meter square area, we have the force F which is acting on given area A. No, for the pressure we want force per unit area. Okay, so pressure symbol is capital P is equal to force. Sir, this force F is acting on area A. We want force acting on 1 meter square unit area. Okay, divided by total area. You will, how to read this? Force, this line, how to read this line? Per, force per unit area. How to read this completely? Force per unit area. Force divided by area on which the force is acting. Let us take one example. a force of 55 Newton. What is the unit of force? Sir, Newton. Unit of force is Newton. A force of 55 Newton acting on area of 11 meter square. Find pressure. Find pressure on the given surface area, or pressure on the surface, or pressure on the object, or simply find pressure. That's it. Find out pressure. How to do it? Very simple, sir. Pressure is total force upon total area on which that force is acting. किती force है? 25. Total area किती है? Sir, 11 meter square. Force Newton. 55 Newton. Force 55 Newton. Area 11 meter square. 55 upon 11, 5. Okay, sir. Newton upon meter square as it is. Newton upon meter square as it is. Okay. मुलांनो बोला प्रेशरचं युनिट काय आलं? आन्सर तर आलं आपलं 5, पण युनिट काय आलं? न्यूटन अपॉन मीटर स्क्वेअर आलं की नाही बघा? अप टू दिस रिप्लाय मी क्लिअर अँड रिटन. बघा एक नवीन फिजिकल क्वांटिटी शिकतोय आपण, प्रेशर. येस, व्हेरी गुड. समजते सगळ्यांना? येस येस येस. चलो सर, pressure is equal to force upon area. Very simple. Okay, now here we have to consider only numerical value of force. Okay, here you need not have to consider the force as a vector. Okay, इथं तुम्हाला force vector म्हणून घ्यायचा नाहीये. इथं तुम्हाला force ची व्हॅल्यू घ्यायची आहे. ओके, इथं तुम्हाला force ची फक्त व्हॅल्यू घ्यायची आहे. So let me draw it. Let's say this is our area. This is the area, and on this area we have to take the value of force, which is the force which is acting perpendicular to this area. या एरियावरती एक फोर्स ऍक्ट होते बाळांनो, एरियाला कसा? परपेंडिक्युलर. ओके, तो एरियाला परपेंडिक्युलर ऍक्ट होणारा फोर्स कन्सिडर करायचा असतो. त्या एरियाला परपेंडिक्युलर ऍक्ट होणारा फोर्स घ्यायचा असतो. ओके, हा आपला एरिया आहे. या एरियावरती ऍक्ट होणारा परपेंडिक्युलर फोर्स बाळांनो कन्सिडर करा. दॅट्स इट. दॅट्स इट. सो तिथं परत स्केलर वेक्टर विचार करायची गरज नाही. इथं फक्त त्या अशी फोर्सची व्हॅल्यू घ्यायची. यू हॅव टू कन्सिडर दॅट फोर्स. यू हॅव टू कन्सिडर व्हॅल्यू ऑफ दॅट फोर्स विच इज परपेंडिक्युलर टू एरिया. ओके सर, so that is to be written here. So ultimately the right hand side should be a scalar value. So left hand side also for time being take it as scalar. Okay, do not say sir force is a vector, area is a scalar. Force is vector, area is scalar. So sir, this is vector, this is scalar. On the right hand side we get a vector, but sir in the book it is written that it is a scalar value. राईट हँड साइड बाळांनो वेक्टर येणार असं तुम्ही म्हणणार, बिकॉज फोर्स इज वेक्टर, एरिया इज स्केलर, वेक्टर अपॉन स्केलर, राईट हँड साइड वेक्टर. राईट हँड साइड काय येणार? वेक्टर येणार ना. न्यूमरेटर काय आहे बाळांनो? वेक्टर. एरिया काय आहे? स्केलर. वेक्टर डिवायडेड बाय स्केलर विल गिव्ह अस अ वेक्टर असं तुम्ही म्हणाल. सर राईट हँड साइड तर वेक्टर आली, मग लेफ्ट हँड साइड पण वेक्टर यायला पाहिजे. पण बाळांनो इथं जो फोर्स लिहायचा आहे त्याला आपण ऑलरेडी डिफाईन केलेला आहे की तो फोर्स असा फोर्स घ्यायचा आहे, इट इज दॅट फोर्स विच इज परपेंडिक्युलर टू एरिया. आता त्याची फक्त व्हॅल्यू लिहायची आहे, परत सेपरेटली सेन्स ऑफ डायरेक्शन ऍड करायची गरज नाही. ओके ओके सर. सो विथ दॅट लॉजिक वी आर गोइंग टू कॉल प्रेशर ऍज अ स्केलर. Pressure we will take as scalar pressure we will take as scalar. For time being, write this. For time being, write this pressure as a scalar. Okay. Basically, there can be three categories: scalars, vectors, and tensors. Scalars, vectors, and tensors. But tensors we are not going to study right now. In our syllabus, we are not going to study tensors. Okay. So we have only two categories left with us. One is scalar, another is vector. Okay. Basically, this pressure we have to put in the third category. Okay. But that third category not in the syllabus, not in the portion right now. So what we are going to do, we are going to apply some simple logic, and with that logic we will put this quantity pressure in the scalar category. Okay, everyone shall reply this point. सगळ्यांनी सांगा बाळांनो, हा एक क्रुशियल पॉइंट समजला का तुम्हाला? थर्ड एक कॅटेगरी असते विच इज राईट नाउ नॉट देअर इन दी सिलेबस, सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्किप इट. मग आता सर, मग प्रेशर कोणत्या कॅटेगरीमध्ये टाकायचं? वेअर टू पुट दिस प्रेशर? सिंपल, स्केलर. हियर सर, शुड वी कन्सिडर फोर्स एज अ वेक्टर? नो, जस्ट राईट न्यूमरिकल व्हॅल्यू. काय डायरेक्शनचा सेन्स सांगू नका, आम्ही डायरेक्शन ऑलरेडी डिफाईन केली आहे, परपेंडिक्युलर टू एरिया. ओके, समजलं बाळांनो? आता रिप्लाय करा, मी तुमच्या रिप्लायसाठी थांबतो. एव्हरीवन. CW, clear and written. Good. Very good. Yes. So now we have a new physical quantity, pressure. What is pressure? How it is defined? It is the force acting per unit area. Means force acting on the given area divided by given area. जेवढा एरिया दिलाय तो एरिया काय आहे बघा, त्याच्यावर किती फोर्स आलाय बघा. फोर्स अपॉन एरिया करा, आन्सर मिळवा. Now taking units on both these sides. Let me take new page. Sir, let us try to find out unit of pressure. Pressure is equal to, sir, force upon area. Taking units on both the sides. Unit of pressure is equal to unit of force upon area, which is equal to unit of force divided by unit of area. Okay. So what will be unit of pressure? Sir, unit of pressure will be unit of force upon unit of area. बाळांनो, युनिट ऑफ फोर्स काय शिकवलंय? न्यूटन. न्यूटन काय शिकवलंय? What is the Newton? What is the Newton? Sir, Newton is the scientist. Yes. But as a unit, what is Newton? Or what is 1 Newton? Sir, Newton is kg meter upon second square. Newton is kg meter upon second square. Okay. Or you can write 1 Newton is equal to 1 kg meter upon second square. Okay. So Newton is the unit of force divided by what is unit of area? Sir, now we know unit of area is meter square. Unit of area is meter square. So what is the unit of pressure? Very simple, sir. Newton upon meter square. Unit of pressure is Newton upon meter square. Okay. Okay. Pressure is a scalar quantity. Formula is force upon area. Unit is Newton upon meter square. Now again, let us give respect to one more scientist. Okay. Let us give respect to one more scientist. People call this Newton upon meter square as Pascal. Pascal is a name of scientist. You can write here 1. You can write here 1. Sir, what is the symbol for Pascal? Just like for Newton, we have symbol capital N. Then for Pascal, we have symbol capital P small a. PA. Pascal. PA. Up to this, reply in the chat box, clear and written. Pascal is a name of scientist. See, the name of scientist starts with the small letter. Name of scientist starts with small letter. And this, when writing the symbol, Pascal ला symbol जो आहे तो मात्र कसा आहे बाळांनो? Capital letter. Okay, sir. These are the conventions. Now we are understanding. Okay. Chalo, everyone reply me in the chat box. Up to this. I will wait for the reply. Bolo. Good, good. One more scientist, respect. न्यूटन अपॉन मीटर स्क्वेअर पास्कल. आणखीन एका सायंटिस्टला आपण बाळांनो रिस्पेक्ट दिली. हा, दिस इज द वे हाऊ द फिजिक्स गिव्स द रिस्पेक्ट टू द सायंटिस्ट. ओके, फाइन. Okay, sir. So one more physical quantity that we learned now. Okay. Chalo, the final physical quantity in the today's lecture that we are going to learn is the work done. Okay, so let me take a new page. Chalo, everyone concentrate here. Work. Okay. Work. Work is defined as, write down, it is the product of force and displacement. It is the product of force and the displacement, and that displacement must be in the direction of force. Okay, sir. It is the product of force and displacement which is in the direction of force. Okay, force आणि displacement चा तो काय आहे, product आहे. ओके, पण बाळांनो ती displacement कशी पाहिजे आहे, that displacement should be in the direction of force. Okay, sir. Okay, fine. How to find out displacement in the direction of force, that we will learn later in the chapters called as vectors. Okay, एक वेक्टर नावाचा चॅप्टर आहे, त्यावेळी बाळांनो आपण हे शिकूया. Okay, sir, let us try to write down the formula. Work done, W, symbol काय बाळांनो, W. It is product means multiplication of what, force and the displacement which is in the direction of force. Okay, displacement which is in the direction of force. Okay, now specifically we are going to avoid this cross symbol. Okay, why we are doing so, we will learn that later in the chapter called as vectors. Specifically we are going to avoid this cross symbol, and for time being, for multiplication, write down the dot symbol. Okay, sir. Now write down, what is this? This is displacement in the direction of force. Write down the force like this, write down the displacement like this. Okay, now here I am not writing force as a vector, here I am not writing displacement as a vector. I will be writing the value of force and I will be writing the value of displacement. Okay, sir. Displacement in the direction of force. Displacement in the direction of force. But sir, we already know that force is a vector, displacement is also the vector. For multiplication, let us accept that we have not to use that symbol cross वाला symbol आता नाही यूज करायचा, कारण काहीतरी कन्व्हेन्शन आहे, शिकवणार आहे मी तुम्हाला. आता डॉट वापरूयात, डॉट सिम्बॉल वापरूयात. Sir, you are writing the formula in which right hand side we have two vectors. Yes, एक वेक्टर आहे बाळांनो force F bar, एक वेक्टर आहे बाळांनो S displacement S bar. But after this multiplication of vector into vector, this answer on the right hand side becomes a scalar. असं का होतं ते आपण नंतर बघू. ओके, इन द चॅप्टर कॉल्ड एज स्केलर वेक्टर्स. ओके, बट फॉर टाइम बिंग लेट अस ऍक्सेप्ट. ओके, आता तात्पुरता ऍक्सेप्ट करूया, फार सिंपल आहे बाळांनो ते. ओके, वेक्टर इंटू वेक्टर, फायनल आन्सर काय असेल, मे बी वेक्टर असेल किंवा मे बी स्केलर असेल. ओके, मग आता फॉर टाइम बिंग वी विल से दॅट द राईट हँड साइड we have two vectors but their multiplication we get a scalar. Okay, sir. सो हा W पण बाळांनो स्केलर येणार, कारण ओव्हरऑल राईट हँड साइड काय झाली, स्केलर झाली. का झाली, दॅट वी विल लर्न इन दी अपकमिंग चॅप्टर्स. ओके, येस सर, एग्री. सो दिस, नाउ यू कॅन राईट हियर बार, नो प्रॉब्लेम, बट डू नॉट राईट bar here because work done is going to be the scalar quantity. So write down work or work done. Okay, some people call it as work or some people call it as work done. Work or work done is scalar. Okay, even though it is to multiplication of two vectors, after multiplication we get a scalar. Okay, म्हणजे sense of direction गायब होतो. Okay, sense of direction is vanished. Okay sir, let us try to find out unit. चलो, for time being let us write f bar, force as a vector, s bar, displacement as a vector, but you do not use the cross symbol for multiplication, use dot symbol. Okay sir, taking units on both the sides, taking units on both the sides, unit of force multiplied by unit of displacement. What is unit of force? Sir, force is measured in the unit called as Newton. Sir, displacement is measured in the unit called as meter. So guys, unit of work done will be what? Sir, Newton meter. Newton meter. Work done unit काय असते बाळांनो? Newton meter. Now again physics will try to give respect to scientist. Okay, one more respect. Chalo. So people call this Newton meter as, can anyone tell me? कोण सांगेल मला? आणखीन एका सायंटिस्टला रिस्पेक्ट. Very good Sheetal. Adhishta, perfect. Everyone try. Work done. Work done's unit काय असतं बाळांनो? I'm waiting for your responses. Very good. Tirtha. Everyone. All of you are giving the correct answer. Sir, we know this Newton meter is called as Joule. Joule is the name of scientist. You can write here 1, no problem. Sir, name of scientist should start with the small letter. If you are writing the complete name, it should be a small letter. If you are writing the symbol, it should be a capital letter. Yes. So 1 Joule. So write down. See how many respects we have given so far. Sir, Joule is equal to Newton into meter. Joule is equal to Newton into meter. Pascal is equal to Newton upon meter square. Pascal. Pressure is equal to force upon area. Pressure is equal to force upon area. Then Newton. Newton is equal to, sir, mass into acceleration. Kg multiplied by meter upon second square, or kg meter per second square. Kg meter per second square. Write down this and now reply me in the chat box. Up to this, is that clear? Clear and written. Write this down. इथपर्यंत बाळांनो समजलं का बघा? Are you getting this? Finding this simple? सोपं वाटतंय ना? New physical quantities you are learning, whether it is scalar or vector, that we are together deciding. आपण दोघं discuss करून decide करतोय. And then we are giving some respect to the scientists also. Okay. Yes, they have did so much task for us. भरपूर त्यांनी काम करून ठेवलेली आहेत आपल्यासाठी. Okay, they have did so many things for us. Okay, भरपूर शोध लावून ठेवलेत. So we have to respect the scientists, right? And this is the way how physics respects the scientist. Okay, fine. So guys, in this lecture we are going to stop at this point. Remaining things we will learn in the next lecture. Okay, remaining physical quantities, their units, okay, all those things, whether it is scalar, vector, that we are going to discuss in next lecture. Till then, keep reading on this note. Okay, the notes that we have made, keep reading on these notes. Okay, chalo, bye bye everyone. Let me end this lecture at this point. Yes, Sheetal, bye everyone. Bye bye. You have to join a new lecture also, next lecture also. Yes, Tirtha, Yani, bye. Adhishta, bye bye everyone. Chalo, let me end this lecture. Yes, good day.